Hello everyone, so this is the continuation of our video about giving examples on finding the derivative of arc functions or inverse trigonometric functions. If hindi nyo pa master yung ating basic differentiation rules, yung ating pong trigonometric functions, exponential functions, logarithmic functions, pwede nyo pong balikan yung ating mga previous videos about doon. So, hanapin nyo na lang. And kasi kailangan natin yon bago kayo mag-proceed dito. Pero kung kayang-kaya nyo naman ng mag-solve and ready na kayo para sa ating example, then let's begin. So, we have to find the derivative of y equals cosecant or arc cosecant 2x. Okay, so we have to identify first our u. Our u here is 2x. And the derivative of our u is 2. Now, after getting our u and du, let's have the formula. So since this is cosecant or arc cosecant, so we're going to use the arc cosecant here. So we have the derivative of arc cosecant u is equal to du over or negative du over the absolute value of u times the square root of u squared minus 1. Alright, so we have du is 2 over the absolute value of u, which is 2x, times the square root of u squared. So what is our u? That is 2x again. Right. Kailangan po natin maglagay ng ng quantity or ng parenthesis kasi pag nilagay niyo po yan na wala or pag wala kang nilagay na parenthesis, parang ganito yung mangyayari niyan, which is very different. Kaya dapat lagi kayo may quantity dito. Lalo na kapag hindi lang x yung meron kayo, no? So we have 2x squared, then minus minus 1. Ayan. So let's just simplify this one. We have negative 2 over the absolute value of 2x times the square root of 2x squared is actually equal to 2x times 2x. So 2 times 2, that is 4. X times x, that is x squared. So we have 4x squared minus 1. Okay, so this is our answer. Or we can have, since this is negative 2, and this is the absolute value of 2x, which is also 2x, no? Okay, we can actually cancel, we can divide this. So we have 1. And ang may iwan na lang ay negative 1 over x na lang, square root of 4x squared minus 1. Okay? Let's have another example. So we have the derivative of y equals arc secant 4 minus 2x. All right. So again, let's find our u. In this case, our u here is 4 minus 2x. And du is, as you can see, we have constant, so we have negative 2. Ayan, negative 2 na lang. Now, what formula are we going to use? So since this is arc secant, so ito po yung gagamitin natin. So we have derivative of secant or arc secant u is equal to du over the absolute value of u square root of u squared minus 1. So our du here is negative 2. And our absolute value of u is 4 minus 2x. Square root of, what is our u? 4 minus 2x again. Squared minus 1. So this would be negative 2 over the absolute value of 4 minus 2x. Square root of, okay, so we know that we have a binomial here. So gamitin natin ang ating square of the binomial. So again, okay, so this will be all right. So we are going to square the first and the second term. So if we're going to square this one, this would become 4 squared, which is equal to 16. And this would become 2x squared, that would be 4x squared. Okay? Or say natin, so we have 2x squared. So that would be 4x squared. Now to get our middle term, so you are going to multiply or get the product of the first and the second. So negative 2x times 4, you will get negative 8x. And then multiply it by 2 or double it. If we're going to double this will give us negative 16x. Okay? So we will just write this one. We have here 16. And our middle term is negative 16x. Then plus 4x squared. Okay? So this is our answer. Now, we are going to write this from the leading term or the term with the highest exponent. In this case, we have 4x squared minus 16x plus 16. All right. So we can actually cancel this negative 2 or we can divide negative 2 by 4 minus 2x kasi divisible sila by 2. So pwede nyo sabihin or pwede nyo divide ito. So we have negative 2 divided by 4. That will be 2. So dito negative 1 na lang, no? Okay. So dito naman should be 1. Alright? So the answer would be negative 1 over 2 minus x square root of 4x squared minus 16x plus 16. Alright? Ayan, so nakalimutan po natin yung ating minus 1, no? Hindi natin na i-subtract dito. So we have to subtract it para ang magiging sagot po natin ay negative 1 over 2 minus x square root of 4x squared minus 16x. 16 minus 1, that would be positive 15. So this is our final answer. Alright, for the last example, so we have y equals arc cotangent 4 minus 3x squared. Okay, again, let's have to determine our u. So our u is 4 minus 3x squared. And our du is equal to, so 0 na ito. So we have negative 3 times 2, that is 6 and then x na lang. So you have negative 6x. Okay, kung hindi pa kayo ganun ka-familiar dito sa ating basic differentiation rules, kailangan nyo po talaga itong i-master. So balik po muna kayo sa ating mga previous video which talked about basic differentiation rules. Alright? So let's have our formula. So since this is cotangent or arcotangent, so we're going to use here. The formula is derivative of arcotangent u is equal to negative du over 1 plus u squared. So since we evaluate our values, so let's say for instance we get the u and du, we will just substitute these values here. So we have du, which is negative 6x over 1 plus u squared. So our u here is 4 minus 3x squared. Okay? Huwag kalimutan yung square. So negative times negative 6x, we will get positive 6x over 1 plus, okay, again, we have a square of a binomial. So, balik ulit tayo. We have 4 minus 3x squared. So, again, madali lang to. Okay. So, square lang po natin ang ating pong first term. So, that will be 4 squared and also square the second term. That would be quantity 3x squared. So 4 times 4 will give us 16. Then 3x squared or quantity 3x squared will give us 9x squared. Now to get the middle term, gagawin lang natin dito, we will multiply the first term and the second term. So you have negative 3x times 4, you will get negative 12x. Okay? Diba? Kasi 4 times 3, that will be 12. And we're not done yet. Kailangan pa natin i-double ito. So, negative 12x plus negative 12x will give us, or multiply natin sa 2, this will give us negative 24x. Alright, so now, lagyan na lang po natin. So, our first term is 16. Our middle term is negative 24x. And then our last term is, since this is positive, so you are going to write plus 9x squared. Alright? So, we have 16 minus 24x plus 9x squared. Now, since this is constants, we have 1 plus 16 will give us 17 minus 24x plus 9x squared. Alright? So this is our final answer. Hello guys, so ayan, meron tayong nakalimutan. Okay, so you have, ang ating u pala dito ay 4 minus 3x squared, no? And ang ating formula is u squared. So nakaligtaan ko na may squared pa pala dito. Alright? So maganda rin talagang tumitingin sa ating final answer, no? Okay. So as you can see here, 4 minus 3x, kulang ako ng isa pang square. Alright? So, yeah. Okay, dahil kulang ako sa isa pang square, ang gagawin natin ngayon, dito, kailangan ito ay maging 9x raised to 4. Tama? Ayan. And yung pag multiply natin to, kasi 3x squared to, so you will get negative 24x squared. Alright? Kaya ang ating final answer dito is 16 minus 24x squared plus 9x raised to 4. Kaya ito ay magiging negative 24x squared plus 9x raised to 4. And base sa module ninyo, kailangan daw, yun nga, lagi mauuna yung ating leading term. So we have 6x over 9x raised to 4 minus 24x squared plus 17. Right? So this is the final answer.